Today I'm very excited and would like to introduce you to my new project. It's about Damascus steel again. We had the chance to create multiple exceptional pieces using the barrel of the Leopard 1 tank, which had a twisted damask pattern. And as you may be aware, we have been manufacturing sleds and grips for the 1911-20 pistol for certain manufacturers for an extended period of time. And we simply chose this material and manufactured some fantastic 5-inch sleds. The two weapons we want to make are ready for production here. This is also the finished material. It's now only white finished polished, and we'll show you when we etch them how the final finish comes out. In addition, we will go ahead and make the handle scale specifically for these two devil pieces, etch them, and of course show you what comes out of it. So come along with me on a little journey through our company and witness firsthand as we construct some truly incredible and highly sought after exclusive pistols. So everyone, welcome to the workshop. As you can see, I have put on my work coat because we are going to etch the Damascus steel with iron 3 chloride solution now. The material is very aggressive and can quickly ruin your clothes. You may be wondering why iron 3 chloride is mentioned. It also works with H2SO4, but with H2SO4 the reaction will proceed much faster, and with our FeCl3 we have more time. We can take a closer look at how deep we want to etch and so on. So take a look here. I have already set up the experimental setup. In principle, the matter is quite simple. We simply took a tube and filled it with iron trichloride and simply submerged our sled in it. Very important in this matter, as you can see, we naturally don't want any etchings on the inside, and for this reason we simply covered it on the inside with nail polish, because that simply prevents the important technical areas from being etched. The whole thing takes about 1.5 hours, and then we have the thing nicely etched deep, and in the next step I will show you how we will polish the upper surface. 1 hour and 30 minutes have passed. We want to check how it has turned out now. To do this, I take out the sled from our story and let it drain a little. You can already see the pattern very nicely, and I will now wash the thing off and neutralize it with water, and we will wash off the nail polish on the inside cover once with universal thinner, and then look at the result. So as you can see, the structure is slowly starting to come out well. It is important now that we clearly achieve a difference in height here, because we will now go and polish the upper layer to a shine. So the sled is ready. We're using a very fine sandpaper, specifically 600 grit. I put it on a flat arrow and hold it really tight because we only want to polish the top layer. So let's go and watch. It really has a great effect when it starts to shine. Let's go. And you can immediately sense how the layer emerges and becomes perceptible. Yes, friends, I'll hold it now, stretch it out and show it to you. And as you can see, the whole thing starts to shine beautifully right away. And if we assemble them, you will see that the whole thing fits perfectly with the entire weapon. But I will continue and show you the finished result. So, as you can see, we've polished the Damascene sled from the side. You can now see how the chrome-containing steel starts to shine, and in the depths we have a slightly darker accent. To obtain even greater results from this effect, we will proceed by dissolving instant coffee and creating a thick mixture with water in a spacious pan. Then, we will immerse the material in the mixture once more to enhance the desired outcome. Hopefully this will have the effect of getting even more contrast in the depths. Yes, make coffee. Yes, please go ahead and make coffee. Is that the right course of action? You can now see the contrast very well. I will wash the whole thing again in water, oil it, and then we will assemble the weapon and present it to you. Very important, we built 2 of these things, but I won't show you the step anymore. So there will be 2 weapons, it will be a couple. So I believe the sled is set, and what's missing? We need to join the thing for the first time with our handle. Great, that's the result. What's missing? Of course, a few matching great handle scales. And now we're going down to production and see how we can save them. Let's go. So last time I showed you the Darasthanastol in its raw state. In the meantime, he was sawed. And very important, also annealed. Because after forging the whole thing is so tough and hard that we could never properly cut it. As seen from the side, you can still recognize the tenor steel from the past. On the other hand, we've already prepared the griffin pages to stretch the matter back onto a device. We'll mill the outside now, rush and assemble, and finally possess the finished weapon. Let's continue. People, the handles have been milled and I have now stained them. You have already seen this in advance with the sleds. Don't want to show this again. Taking them out of coffee now, and you can see the finished result immediately. I have already prepared the whole thing and also thrown a little blinker into the pool with the coffee. The things really look really cool, but let's see, they were in there a little longer now and we see the final result now. Come, let's check inside to see what has become. As I said, they were in the coffee overnight and lo and behold, you can see the result. It is a thick Damascus steel with numerous layers, and yes, the deep layers have a stunningly turned black color. We'll now remove handle scales, wash the matter, and present you with the finished assembled weapons. Let's see. Check result. Hasn't this become great Damascus weapon? If you appreciate our content, kindly leave us a comment, subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Did you see the finished result? What personally bothers me right away is the trigger and the plastic magazine base. Not possible. Until I were 24, I promise, the weapon is perfect. We'll rebuild everything from Damascus steel. Come to Iowa and check out the finished result.